Give that creeper a hat. Captain ALM. Right then, hello Captain ALM here and welcome to Small Basic Tutorial Video Episode 11. The block game again, so part 5 of making the game. And let's get into it. Yay! So, unlike last time, where I actually didn't have a script, just off the top of my head making the video a long time, this has got much more code to be typed up, which usually means this video will be longer if I was doing off the top of my head, but no, last time, this time I have a script, and, well, it's not really a script, it's actually just all the code changed. Because, well, GitHub, and I just use my diff. So the universe decides to hate you heavily. We on the other hand can program. So you need to start with Small Basic first, open up your previous project. Yeah. Okay. Wait for Small Basic. Hopefully it's sometime today and not sometime tomorrow. Right, it's open. So we open it up like I did beforehand. So it's the new version. But let's go back to where you saved the last time round, from the last episode. Oh dear, Mother's phone is still at home somewhere, because otherwise that wouldn't show up, because I now know Mother's phone is home. This is why you can turn your Bluetooth adapter into a tracking system, but ask me how you do that. Dev, Small Basic, and you want to look for speech tutorial, and then episodes. Now, last time we went and made it so it renders kind of slowly, obviously, and the block can supply gravity and quite a few other things. This time round, we'll be adding a little bit extra, as they say. You probably see it's a bit untemperamental. It does that, which is also quite slow. Well, guess what? I actually improved the code while just gone, and I also added an extra button, which is save and close game in the new version. So yeah. Forgot 100%. Sorry about blowing your ears up. Right. So first we want to save as again, but in this case I don't need to, because for the 7+, this is what we just edit. So now let's look at my code here. So the first thing I did was remove the foreground, because we're not using shapes anymore in the retro. The reason is it's much quicker to just actually bring it on the screen if you're Small Basic. So let's do that. I'm sorry. You know. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking if the microphone's functional. Yeah, microphone's functional. It's just you can get a bit paranoid sometimes. Right, so I removed foreground, so there is no foreground. No. Dye became by the looks of things 0. That became background. Basically what was happening was, because I'm not using shapes in the render anymore, this tea is nice. Also, life is full of disappointments, and so is this code at some points. But right, so I'm actually going to go through this in order now. So let's go through it in order then. So after remove that, and remove that, and switch that, I want to scroll back up to here. If we go up top here, you'll see this one. And here's what we need to do. We need to comment out render object reg. And I think we're meant to backward, and then the other thing I was going to do is fix the stores. So I'm going to create an array that allows for key storage for the pressed or released, and that's key data. This script is really hard to follow sometimes. I don't think it's black and white, and it's the computer. So sorry the microphone if it's now sounding like it's getting scrumpled, which it actually is. So I really can't find anywhere else to put this thing. Right. Yeah. Now pause. The last position. That'll be the last position. And of course a layer gen array. Other thing this episode is a layer generator. So extra things to be added to end, which is false. Pause now, equals false. And you wonder what these are for? Well, later on I'll show you. These are going to be for basically where this is actually be changed later on to something similar. And that'll be the script you can use. So I'm going to be able to set these values. Right. Once those are saved, you carry on downwards. Also, this is the worst script ever, to be honest. Look at that. Well, you can't see it, but it actually looks really bad. I'll show you at the end. So next, we want to go to sub init.gl, which is this one here, our friend. That's been changed. That we made it gravity. Win's gravity needs to be made to 0. That was being removed. Otherwise, you'd fulfill the block if the same anything. Which wasn't very nice. There was a def block underneath it. What is T anyway? It's really confusing me. I don't think this universe does that. Block type, so we take out basically underneath here, get a win action. Well, I'll take that out by the looks of things. So we actually want to take this whole... Okay, sorry, yeah, we need to... The script's being changed, the script type's being changed, we need to take the whole row out and we're replacing it with TE Texic, make that blank, and Texic 1 name equals output. So that tells it to output, and output in this case would be a message box, as per se. Texic 1 args. This, by the way, is going to be registered on wins action. When you're registering, this is the order. It's pretty much just executed in order. So then let's get the arguments there. They've got numbers. So args 1 in this case is completed level. The next one is generate, so Texic 2 name I only need to set the position, obviously. Texic. So this is basically, if you win it, what will happen is it'll output completely level, it will then regenerate the screen, randomly obviously, and what this will do is it will set the position of the player back to where it was beforehand. Which is 1-1. I enjoy programming stuff like this when it actually works, which is what this does. The problem is life never follows that pattern, which is why I like programming. Because it actually works, life doesn't. Well, life is more complicated, let's just say. There's more variables to life. It's a bit odd, isn't it? And now we register block types, win, and action, and then enter. So pretty much we just re-add that line. Instead, we have to set it to execute. It's actually set to a small basic array again. Generally speaking, you could do that, a bracket with numbers, and then name and args and stuff like that. So you end up making a 5D array or so, which is funny. And of course, dies placement should be 0. Image should be that. Well, 0. However, this is wrong. In fact, this is a bug from previous versions as well. This should actually say die. Now, instead of removing the whole line I did last time, I'm actually just going to remove this bit. And it'll be texecute. But before that, we want to set texecute to blank again because you're registering another set. So texecute 1. Output texecute 1 args 1 equals failed level. By the way, the old 0 position one is also wrong technically, which is why. Anyway, so now to execute 2 obviously is position, because we now need to set it basically output failed level, set back to position at the top. To 1 1. What that one does, except we don't regenerate this time around. So name equals position. And that's spelled wrong. Position. Sorry, I'm spelling. I'm sorry. Sometimes be off. That's just the way I think of it, unfortunately. 1. So along the corridor, Y 1. Yes, I still put it along the corridor. It's much easier to remember it that way. The branch shortcut says along the corridor, not Y or X. That's X, sorry. So that's X, that's Y, this is Y. It's up the stairs, or Y is 1. The branch shortcut is along the corridor for X. Up the stairs, it's Y. That's what we call branch shortcuts. And equals to X. Right, there should be play around the data. We're changing the image a little bit. So from this old one, remove hexadecimal up to there. So it's dot dot, then type hashtag in again, and you put 1 8 capital C, and then a 4, a D, and a 1. It's not a blue colour, but it's the point. Now, scripts, you might hear some like things like the microphone. That's because this is sitting on top of the microphone on the laptop. This is hilarious. There's a register internal layers thing just underneath where this. So just before end sub, so here on the left end for loop, we have a register internal layer generators. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Press button twice and register internal layer generators. Let's just generate some basic layers. So internal layers. How long has this video been going on for? I think I've been dawdling again. Sorry. 17 minutes. Now we're running on page 2 of 10. But don't worry, I'll get through this page in 3 minutes. Hopefully. Yeah, 3 minutes. 3 minutes getting through the page. But this is all meant to teach you how making games from Vatican's. Quite a nice game once. Once this bit's done, you'll be able to actually play a bit of the game. It's actually quite nice. If you like something that's has a retro feeling, like quite unique retro feeling in today's world. So air layer 1 to 15. The block layer is 16 to 25. And desk layer is 26 to 30. So now you type in cgen layer. According to this thing, you don't actually have to blank it. I mean, there wasn't really point blanking it because the data's reset each time. And if you need to, if you don't assign all the stuff that's shown here when you're registering, just remember the blank cgen layer, otherwise we'll end up getting copies of stuff. I didn't do it here for some odd reason, probably because I didn't need to do it, because it was a quick fix for this. So name airgen, even though I'm not actually doing this at all. It's obviously, it's block, which is air, its block is air. And it generates them in rows, layers, pretty much. So you designate its start, which is the row it starts on, start generating on, and cgen end is the layer it can end on. In this case it's 15, and cgen layer weight is 0, obviously. Cgen layer order is an interesting one, because basically if you layer some on top of another, you need to specify order, because they're generated in a set order. And alt block, so when generating and using way, you can actually randomise what types of block are on a layer row. So in this case, this one is here. If alt block is a blank, then it just keeps the block there. But if there is no block there anyway, it's set to air. So it's quite interesting to look at. In this case, the alt block is air. Right, next one. If we copy and paste this whole block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines, and we placed it. Hang on a minute, sorry. Before we do that, layer gen 1 equals cgen layer. Don't forget to do that. You need to make sure you register it. Right, that's what that array is for. Paste it, change that number there to 2, make this here, so that's 8 lines by the way, make this make this block gen, that's block, that's called block, and it starts at 16, ends at 25, its weight this time is 2, it's used for randomization, its order is 0 still, and its alt block is still there. Right, paste again. The next one is going to be called lava gen. So its block is die. Yes, yeah, it's a nice block name. It starts at 16. Actually no, it doesn't. It starts at 26 ends at 30. Sorry. There we go. Its weight is 0, order 0, alt block air, even though the whole row technically becomes like this lava anyway, because the alt block never gets used as the weight is always 0. Yeah, if you set weight to 0, it doesn't do the random thing. That should be 3 by the way, because you're registering it for each. This capacity does not support lists. It supports queues though. Stacks, sorry, stacks, I mean, you know what I mean. If you use for the basic, that is. So make that sure it's 4. This next layer, you may think, what's this going to be? Well, it's a win gen, otherwise it's never going to win. So this is the interesting bit. Well, we're generating win blocks. Layer 18. Layer 18. The weight is 8. This thing. And the order is 2. The alt block is blank because I just want to place blocks. Now, I will give you a warning here. You won't always be able to win the game currently in this version once it's finished due to this generator here, because it only runs on this and you can't move blocks in this version, like we'll do in the next version. As well as the fact that there is a chance the win blocks won't actually generate. Well, because the random number of them never gets set. One is not guaranteed, pretty much. You know. Go figure. Yeah, that's the layer generator complete. Though, something seems missing. Ah yes, there was a generator before this, make this 5. We should have put a generator here, actually. So you can right end here, you can paste here, and something's happened. Oh, nothing's happened. Something on my desktop just happened. Hello. Sorry everybody. Right, okay, that's nice. That's very nice. Right. Windows Defender. Right. But yeah. So we'll just paste. This is 4. So that's 5 by the way. I'll just paste it between here and here. This is going to be desk gen. And you know where we generate the blocks, right? We generate air blocks. Well, in this case we generate def, so 17 to 22. The alt block is air. Actually no, the alt block is blank. The order is 1, and this is where order comes in handy. The weight is 6. And the... yeah. Let's die. That's that bit done. Right, now get it init runner, and if we scroll down to... that's not it. This one here. There is an extra button, but before we do that, this here becomes 185, so 200 on the first button to 185. On the second button, change 280 to 265. Third, change 360 to 425. And change the fourth one 120 to 105. And we then want to copy and paste this button here. Change this index, the second index here, to 7, and we want to make that to save and close. That was a save and close button, and 105 here now becomes 345. Sorry, very itching. It's not sound, you can actually itch your throat by pulling air. Using your tongue, it's for a small gap where it itches on the side of your throat. It's very interesting. It's a bit like, well, I can't actually click whistle, but I can. And with my tongue. The tongue is actually quite a useful tool actually in the human body. But that's not what this video is about. It's right, next page. Yes, get in there. Page 3. This is actually going to be done in order, you probably know. Right, there is an old key up. If we scroll down, we haven't subroutine yet. But here, there's a graphics window on key up. Now, the subroutine has been created yet, but will be created as we carry on going further through it. Right, next bit. Scroll down here, scroll down to this bit, lbut equals GUI13, which is the deletion one with file.delete while p. Here, we actually now want to remove this line here, and funnily enough, we now want to go chkdel equals file.delete file p, and we now want to do if checkdel equals success, I don't know, then and if we want an else statement with it as well, so let's get that, and if success, then graphics window.show message deleted world, and then the title is empty, obviously. Don't get any from these sorts now. I don't know, some people still doing that. It's that title, that's what it means. Delete world failed is the next message you want. If on the else statement, there's an exclamation mark again, obviously, and that title again. That's what it means. Key data equals blank, and the same with that one. In fact, you don't even need it in node, but I'm going to keep it in node anyway. I should give it a point. You can technically have key data here. Actually, you don't need it. It's best to do after each one of these messages. You'll see what key data is used for later. It's basically for checking whether the keys pressed. It's an array with rare keys and if they're pressed or not. That's the whole point. Now if scroll down here to about block game, we now want to set key data after that to set key data to blank. It's pretty much, it turns out otherwise keys get sticky, so it gets resetted. Because it can't get key down and key up messages while the dialog's open. That's what I noticed. Right, carry on scrolling down. So keep scrolling down. And it's like a file or read contents or whatever. I think in-app game remains blank. It's going to be for the modding pretty much, but wherever it is. Oh, yeah, right here, in-game. So this bit here, and so it's here. So here, key data is blank, so you want to reset it there as well. You want to do a forward is blank. Wait. And here, just before it, it's lpos equals cpos. Pretty much. That becomes program.delay 80 because of the new renderer. I've no idea where this goes. You've got two end whiles. So actually I know where it goes now. Pause now it's false. Skip now it's false too. It's hard to read this. Right, carry on scrolling down. So So file.write contents, that's here, hide shape. Now you want to add underneath this, before world, if to end program.end, then end if, and you want to add program.end, that's on point. Key data is blank after that. So that blanks key data, and that basically sets that's a flag that it takes to shut down the program or to hit the close button type thing. That becomes program.delay 40 instead of 10. It's not CPU churn really. You know. Init game is still blank, duh. What will be. Subgenerate. This becomes a little bit different. So we take away that. And we seem to take away with this too. Yeah, just reading the code here. Probably take away all the loops here as well. I think we take away all the loops here. So we take out all the loops here as well. And it's completely changed. This is the new generation code that's been added in this version. So, what I want to add is layer generator array name, and this is actually how it works. So this is block name. Should be a comma right between those. Start layer 1 to 30. Sorry. Start layer is 130, 1230, sorry. End is the next one, so end, comma, end layer. That's technically also 130, that's the whole point. Weight is the next one. Randomizer set to 0 to make the whole layer the block. Which is specified by the way by the block thing. The next one is order of generation, pretty much. Alt block is the final one, yeah. Maybe not the final one on the next version, because it's generation side is 2, I think. Sorry. Oh dear, this is taking me forever. Block used when weight does not generate the block. Alright, takes forever to type this stuff up. Next bit is order using generator order values. And now you want to do layer generator is blank. The next thing you want to add is C layer is blank. New variable. And now you want to, yeah, C layer TMP is also blank, surprisingly as well. And the next bit is for I underscore gen underscore 1 underscore I equals 1 to array dot get item count layer gen. Next one is put name for. There's another loop within that one. Wait, or is there? There isn't. It is C layer equals layer gen I underscore gen on I, and the sheets are still trying to fall off. Nice. Yeah, slightly panicking here. The next one is C layer TMP is, yes, layer generator C layer, yeah, I can't spell. C layer order. Next thing I want to add is if C layer TMP is blank blank, then end if get an else statement, I think, yeah. So in the bit here, if statement, you'll main if statement bit, so it is blank. Then we want to say C layer TMP1 equals C layer else. We want to say C layer TMP equals layer generator C layer order. So layer generator was the index of C layer order. Sorry, wrong one, sorry. I want to do it. Sorry, I wanted it. Sorry, remember this bit here. Sorry, it's in the wrong things. I can't read it. It's actually array dot get item count. C layer TMP plus 1 equals to C layer. So you just append it to the back of the whole thing. Of course, end if. Oh, it's already there though. Now we want to add layer generator. C layer order equals C layer TMP equals to ZN4. I was meant to split them into their order sections. I think. Should be what it should say. Should be what it should be. Yeah. Should be what it should be. Yeah. Good. That should be it. However, next we now want to put generate layers. Yeah, 5 minutes it's been. Right, that's alright. So we want to generate layers now. That's the whole point of a layer generator. So layer generator index equals array dot get all indices layer generator. So we get all its indices because they're actually all indexed. Right. C layer is blank. C layer TMP is also blank. What is this thing? And finally, wait, I'm joking. C layer, but that's not finished. Order set is blank as well. Take the number for the order. Next bit, I'll finally just add. So for let's go gen1 equals 1 to dot get item count layer generator index of course I want to have an N4 at the back, trailing N4, and so C layer order set. Basically, it's a whole order set is layer generator index I underscore gen I. Now we want another 4, except this time it's for I gen I j, so I gen 1 j, not I. J not I. 2 array dot get item count. This time it's C layer order set N4, and inside here might do C layer equals C layer order set I underscore gen I underscore gen 1j. Sorry, there you go. That one. Enter. And we want to add another for and this one's going to be called for I underscore gen. So for igen equals C layer start to C layer end by the looks of things. And for obviously inside that for if I gen is bigger than 30, then and if else, then and if. This one's a go-to statement. This is the go-to label hasn't been added yet, so it will just be end gen loop. We'll add the label in later. On the else bit, it's for I underscore gen, but then underscore I equals 1 to 53 step 1. If you want to, you can say step 1 here too. There's really no need, but I'm just going to put it in anyway. I'm joking, I don't tip. Here I did put click page. That's a lot, isn't it? Of course an N4 will be necessary after that. Here, so hit format program. Here we need to enter if C layer, and of course this is weight, so weight is less than 1, then and if there is now starting things as well. So if it is less than 1, then it's if block types C layer block is not blank, then and if else inside that statement. So in this bit we want map I gen I gen, the second is I gen equals C layer block, so block held by C layer, else it's actually going to be there. Let's say it's here else. Enter block. Underscore gen equals right. Next bit. It's a bit larger. It's if mass dot what random C layer weight equals mass dot round C layer weight. That's spelled wrong now. Divided by 2 by those things, yeah. 2, it divides it by 2 as decimal, but then rounds it. And then, alright. There is an else statement for this one. So, else, and if if in the first bit here, if block types C layer block is not blank, and if let's get the else statement. The microphone, sorry again about the microphone. Well, where's this page? It's falling on it. Yes, it's taking me forever to write a type, I know. But at least you get to see it, and it's me stumbling over code. Then, pretty much this, it's pretty much this basically. It's just, you can technically just copy and paste this, I just realised that. Wait, sorry. There is an else statement though, which probably know. That is else. Yeah. If block types C layer out block, so if you turn up block now. Stay on the stay. Block is not blank, then and if there is an else statement, put it that way. See, there is an else. Now for that program again, so here. One tip. Let's paste this here, remove this bit here, remove this bit there, format program, that bit's needed except change block to out, block, as for the other one, paste it again, but this time move this bit here, make this bit here equals, and now from that program, it's basically applying, yeah, sorry, this needs to be out. Does it? No. This, remove this bit here. Add this bit in. See. As an n sub, n4, and n4. There's two n4s, and there's the end-gen loop there. The end-gen loop label goes there. Exactly where it should be. Yeah. Next bit is render. Sub-render. So here, where it says add rectangle, wherever that is, anytime now, show me where that is. Yeah, here it is. Add rectangle, take away the shapes.move. But first of all, take away the shapes.move on it. No, wait. Actually, we'll add it underneath first, and I'll remove those two lines. So pretty much what we're adding instead is going to say graphics window dot fill rectangle. So that's the other way of doing it, and it seems to be quicker by rendering. And we use coordinates set in the shapes.move, so copy and paste. But we need to make sure we also specify after that the size of the rectangle, which is the same as what's here, 16 by 16. So yeah, now we remove those two. Easy. That's why the render approach is required in this case. The add image bit will now be changed into graphics window draw resized image. I don't know how long this video is going to be. So not too long. Render edge underscore in y render x y render y. Comma that pair of coordinates plus 16, 16. Sorry. It's basically like that. It's that simple. I'm going to remove the top two bits here. Right, unrender. Just take away the shapes.move. And as it turns out, we now want OBC equals graphics window dot brush color OBP OPC equals graphics window dot pen color, and yes, we are. Graphics window dot brush color equals graphics window dot background color. Alright. Graphics window dot pen color equals graphics window dot background color. Wait a minute. I'm going to fill a rectangle and set the old ones. Which is done exactly the same as this, pretty much. Just got this up. Right, that was unrender. Now there are new subroutines such as render all, which is going to be added, I think. No. Render all already exists, sorry. Okay, now someone remove shapes to add rectangle. And shapes to move. Instead we want to have shapes to fill rectangle. And basically paste that over it, and and the else subroutine. Let's remove those two. And the graphics window, draw a resized image. Use that one. Lovely. And here we'll just remove those two and use that resized image one. Right, unrender all is different. Instead of shapes not remove, it is the brush colour. You get the picture. So instead of going through the whole thing like it was before, sorry, it doesn't even need a for loop, and do you know why? Because instead of filling a rectangle like that, the rectangle will be at 0 and its graphics window dot width, graphics window dot height, and basically the whole window get formatted now. There. That's like render. That's render. Right. Game tick is next, and this is the most annoying piece of equipment in the scene. Go. Far enough. I've gone through 5. I've got 5 more to go through. Wow. Which is a lot more additions than expected. I've gone through 5. I've got 5 more to go through. Well, just. So let's have a look at how far we've got in the video time. 1 hour. Oh, that's fine. I don't know how long you lot want to watch for, because I'm sorry, but that's only halfway. We're only halfway there. Sorry. Then again, hopefully you don't fall asleep on the job of coding this thing. By the way, this actually took this code, which I've got in front of me, not this code here, but in front of me, took approximately a week and a bit to work out. So that's why. Obviously not a week and a bit to work out, literally, and it took a total of probably 32 hours, so that's why. Okay, so if we now go down to here, game tick, so you want to add act, it's a subroutine that's going to be added in, and if pause now or skip now, then at the end if skip now equals false, go to PGSA, which is going to be like that. Okay, this starts getting a bit odd. Right. Obviously unrender because it's not needed. That's what we do. That's one of the things we do. Unrender. And if and we add a check ENT LEV, which is a subroutine later on, and an act subroutine again, and lpos equals cpos, and then the next bit is if key data up or key data W or key data space, then this is end if okay. The next annoying bit is if block types map. This is why it took so long to code, you see. It's because of what's here. cpos x cpos y is because of how many arrays there are, how long lines are. +1 placement, I know. Equals 1, or cpos y equals 30. That's not a good one. Or block types basically directly at the current position, so we just use that. This is much annoying piece. That is just y, that's gravity, and that has to equal 0. And outside the bracket you've got an and, I know. This is why I just said they're long-winded. And another block type statement, placement. This time -1. It has to not be 1. Basically has to be. And cpos y. It's not 1. Then, oh, that should be an end if. Yeah. That's heavy. That's huge too. Next it's re-render bits when key pressed. Is that right? Nice, and a comment too. It's funny, isn't it? Of course we use the next renderer and stuff like that. So we set the first count, so we set the count positions. So make the player jump. This is the bit that makes player jump, number 1. So 2 stages, 2 blocks. And even more stuff to add. Page. So let's see how it works. Right, 4 pages to go, approximately. Yeah, we'll try and get. Oh, I don't know how quick it will take me to do this. Cpos y equals cpos y 1. There's another if block types. Wait a minute, sorry. Alright. Basically copy and paste that again. And cpos x is not 1 then. Hey, hang on with these stuff sometimes. Wait, cpos y is not 2, sorry. I'm reading it properly again. the same for gravity too. Wow. And we're checking if gravity is not 0. And we're also checking that gravity isn't 0, which is and this has an NDF by the way afterwards. So that in NDF. And this is make player. Make the player jump #2. Shot 2. And it's cpos y equals cpos y minus 1. What still doesn't make sense is why I check this because y is 2, even though we've already moved it. So thinking about it, it will allow it to jump. Say if I'm on 2 and I jump from 2, it will allow me to jump, which is not, should not be allowed. That should really be if cpos y is greater than 2. There we go. That should stop a bug, and that should also be changed on the code that I've got. But don't worry, this will be useless. And that's why. That's why stuff like this takes forever to code, fellas, because I can't. Well, I can. It just takes forever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever. Render. The next render right blank again. And equals 2 in this. And then again we've got these list lots, so copy and paste a small lot. Next key is obviously A. And the easiest way of doing it is just copy and paste this lot again. So this now becomes left or A. Remember that. So now it's cpos x minus 1. Cpos y placement is not 1. And there's another AND. There's an AND statement. And remove that. And cpos y cpos x is not 1. So it's moving, A is moving that way, slash left. And this one now we make the player move left. Let's remove that. And we just do cpos x equals cpos x minus 1. And then we copy and paste this bit here again from here. Sorry. Right. Copy. paste. Now this is right. I can't spell. Well, I can't spell. What? So D. And now this becomes add 1. And this becomes 53 because why not? This here becomes 1 plus 53. And this becomes right. And this becomes add. And you get the picture. Ah, sorry, this bit here must be 2. This bit here must be 2. And if you scroll up, this bit here also must be 2. Because it's rendering 2 separate coordinates. Right. The next bit obviously is falling down, and or going down in this case. No scene involved here, not anymore. You know, I grew up. I also realised how stupid I can be. That's normal. I'm not talking about this code. I'm talking about something completely different. It's not right this time around. So, just make code. So, add 1, obviously. Plus it's not 1. Because you don't want it to be 1. And then you also want to check that CPAR's Y is not 30. This is re-render bits needed when key down is pressed. So you might be asking, why is my code so long-winded? There isn't a quick way of doing this. Probably is, but this is very self-explanatory if you just look at it. Can be used in non-gravity, by the way, blah. Right. That becomes right. That becomes right. I want to check any event like my blah act post. But there is a but here now finally. Underneath this bit here. I'll put it with CPOS. Want the PGSA label. We also now want here an or pause now. We also after that want pause now to be set to false. Just before I render all. Right, scrolling down, go to game tick. Now that is, I don't actually know clear what game tick is. It says sub game tick CG like 1, set game tick, and again, there. Oh, that's wrong. So where am I meant to go? So save world equals, oh right. Now I know where I need to go. So where save world is true, after that I want to add another button code. Button 37 is height. Yeah, this is above 3.5 exactly. So this is for button 3.7 and the save and close button. Let's just copy and paste this bit here. Game is false, save world is true. but then to end it was true. Here's your property, because that's it. Remove the program.end and remove program.end for 3 files. 3 pages to go. Yes. And very much this is now adding stuff, which means a long time coming. Remove program.end. Hide GUI. CGI was one pretty much all of this. Rest of that, except remove save board because you want that false. Scroll down, that becomes 40. That's that bit. Anyone actually it before the end sub? That's it. Right, now you want to add another subroutine. Let's call it a sub. Check, and this is the check ent left end sub. Okay, then so this is if this is a CPOS alphas detection system. It's not the same as CPOS then. And if, and this is basically, you know those events right with the actions, this calls them pretty much. So oh dear, this video is almost 2 hours long, which means this is going to be a very long video for all of you. Sorry, it's not my fault. Well, kind of is. What you get. I agree, this video is a bit too long. I can't speed up, but basically tuck this in. Pause. Why this is what this is for. Action. Leave. If you want to know why there's all of this type checking and stuff like that, even though really I haven't entered anything blank usually. The reason is simple. In the next episode, this game will be modded, and there will also be added extras. So the next episode will be 3 hours as well. Haha. Yes. 3 hours. Yes. Push value. Actions. Underscore I with the underscore I stands for inverted. So block types. So basically this. Right, the next thing you want to now type in is if you copy and paste this bit here, and I'm just going to shrink this window so we can actually see the whole thing. Right. Once you copy and paste this underneath, except this time you want to change LPOS to all LPOSes to CPOSes in the second one, because you want current position checked. And instead of calling leave, you call enter. Yeah, I know, right? That's it for that subroutine, and that's the special subroutine here. We haven't done the act one yet, but all in good time, fellas. Here we haven't even edited key down subroutine yet, but I said it that one next. So on key down, this is going to be edited a little bit. So unfortunately, you can't just type in graphics window.last key. Well, you can't type any properties in as array indexes. For some odd reason, you need to stick it for a variable. It's really annoying, but you're going to put up with it. So our workaround was kdlk equals graphics window dot last key, and then key data kdlk equals true. That's key. That's how key data actually works. The next thing you want to do is a sub one key up. I'm joking. So kulk, kulk As you can see, I'm using that as the index. No reason, it's simple. I've noticed other bugs in the speed up what? Sorry, that would be equals. Last key. And it's key data ku equals false. So the key's just been released. Key database tells you what the key is currently pressed or not. Finally, we're on the X subroutine, and unfortunately for me, it's on its pages, around about 1.5 pages in total. So, go figure. Let's start. So almost there. Lot, not. This is annoying, very annoying. So, checked IONS is blank. And I want to say actions index first. This is actually why the actions were done at the top of txegg. Actions is first, so set the number from 1. Then name, which is the name of action. It's then args, which is a numbered array of arguments from 1. We now want to reverse stack into Q, because it's a stack, it's last one in is first one out. We want first one in, last one out. It's last one in, first one out. We want it first one in, first one out. And to do that, we actually reverse it, which is why it's got inverse at the beginning. So stack.getCount actions I is bigger than 0, and while stack.pushValue actions stack.popValue actions I. Next, you want to execute actions. So this is a while stack.getCount actions is greater than 0, and while cactions is stack.popValue actions. From there, we'll now go for act. Let's go I equals 1 to array dot get item cactions. Let's just another bit and 4. So it's now cactnom is blank, cactargs is blank, cactnom now equals text.convert case cactiles acti name. The next one's pretty simple. The args, kicked args. We just want the arguments. So they would be args. And now there's lots of stuff to go through. And this is really what it comes to. The first one is if cat nom is equal to position. Let's stop writing each one. Then if it's position, and if, then now unfortunately for me I've got a load of stuff to do. So next render R is blank, next render R is blank, if characters 1 is not blank and characters 2 is not blank and characters 1 is bigger than 0 and characters 1 is less than 54 and characters 2, I'll get these wrong, characters 2 bigger than 0 and characters 2 is less than 31. And if large cells, now what the next render thingy, so if we scroll up to our render code, we could technically take a loop, but because this is position, and position means c equals x becomes characters 1, c equals y becomes characters 2, Lpos is c equals, obviously, so those no new actions are executed, e.g. technically movement check should now be done, that'll be added in the next version, no. Next is output. So else if cat nom is output almost 2 hours, sorry it's taking ages, I know, a whole page, what's this bad? Okay, graphics window dot show message characters 1 out here key data's blank again, if cagnom is generate, then unrender all, shapes dot set text sp.txt regenerating dot shapes dot shape sp.txt world pos is cpos now, generate world map ethernet shapes dot height shape sp.txt read world And next one's save. Oh my goodness. Next one annoyingly is save. In this case, save or add drawer. This now says saving game. Shape. Pause. Pause. What map is map? Subroutine. Contents. World P. World. That's it. Finally. Well, not finally. It's a lot smaller. Equals. Pause. And finally. Pause equals. Oh dear. There's an incorrect error in my code. It says false. It should really be true. Oops. That's bad. Yeah, well, I told it would be code. So next one is exit. Program end. It's direct. Okay. Next one is menu. These pieces, please. So I'm going to draw IPY, GUI, show GUI. Oh, sorry, we don't show GUI. We just set CGUI to 1, and after that, do in game is false. And skip now is true. And now set block setting. Else if. Yeah, oh dear, there's still a lot more to go. Should be done in the next 15 minutes. I know, so. Equals set block canon equals set underscore block equals block. Well, as we've changed if block types. Okay, tags. What is not blank and if map Y is obviously count 1. This is doing my heading. I'm joking, it's actually right, just this video is going to be heavy one below. The next bit's an interesting one. It's set block add. Which obviously again is not that it's cool. cactiles 2 and cactiles 3. And cactiles 2 is not blank. They're asking me why I don't check where it's placed. In reality, it can't render anything that can't be seen, so it's just block world file. That would be my better size up. Next, I've got a load of movement code. Oh, that is interesting. Oh dear. Next we've got a load of movement code, which basically makes up the rest of the... Wow, that's a lot of movement code. That's annoying as well. How much minutes we've done this for? It'll be over 2 hours now, 2 hours 8. 1 hour 41. That's nice. Right. It's an extra molecule. What is left? This one should play on the left. There. Right. Up. Left, right, up, down. This does do this, obviously. That's fine. Just render R blank. Bottom is also render R blank. This one is render. That one calls render. Let's render R2, let's render. It's code before and code. Right, the whole of that. There. That's the framework. Now, unlike before, we actually check for the block. This one does not do that. So this one does not do block checking because this is command control. Do. What it does check though is if position exists. So this should actually be in one. This is going to take a while. Next bit is interesting because it's if C X minus tiles 1, because you can parameterize this. It's bigger, 53, then if there's an else statement. No, what's the else step? There's an else if and else. Yes, statement. It should be bigger than 1. It's less than 1, sorry. And the other one, that was meant to be bigger than 53, that was meant to be less than 1. Suppose x equals 1, suppose x equals 53, suppose x equals c cos x, and this is why code is so long-winded, minus cact r, so it's usually but it's also so long-winded. 1. Voice is similar, but we add, copy and paste this into right there. Put that there, add, here, add, and here, add, which we're adding. I'm doing the exact same things to add. However, right has a different situation. Again, here, this is going to be the same actually in all of the boxes of things. Basically, your k-out is blank. So if it didn't have an argument, then it's something like that. Next bit checks y. So if I scroll back up, copy off the minus ones, copy and paste, and here's how it works. So this is going up, that's obviously minus in this case, not good enough, it's odd, isn't it? This becomes y, 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 this becomes y. However, this becomes 30, this becomes 30, that looks like it. Now, copy and paste that underneath, and going down, it's add. So that becomes add, that becomes add, and that becomes add. And that's not it. Yeah, wait, no, that is it. That's it. Let's return aside. As promised, I'll actually paste it for the run test. This is it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, what? Wasn't this penny? Ah, it's not on the screen. So yeah, now we need to test it. Oops. Of course, the Control Shift S is unfortunately also the shortcut for stupid me pressing random buttons, as per usual. But yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. I have to save and then. Sorry. We have a problem. We're missing a then here. Okay, so let's the code. There's a then here. So just keep clicking. There's a then here. Other than here, so then here is, that's, they've got one more, I expected 2 here. That's just 2, it's 53. So make sure there's no end there and it's just 2. Must have accidentally typed the end in. This, my friends, is what we're looking for. So it renders much quicker than last time. When it's working, it doesn't look as stupid as it did before. And when you go into blocks, it doesn't work. How surprising. Not. In fact, you've probably noticed already, it's not working again. I miss you ask. So return the menu should work. No, that doesn't mean I can measure the block, stop the block. Right, yes, so it isn't working. Sorry. One question is, how often do I call act? Enough. Sorry everybody, it looks like there's bugs again. However, there's less bugs than last time round. And to be honest, this won't take long to find. I tell you now. By the looks of things, what's actually happened, seeing how gravity works. Is actually never getting good. In fact, what's happened? No, I have absolutely no idea on the 0 on the queue. Don't ask me. Something's gone horribly pear-shaped. I'll check. I'm actually going to check actions on as well. It should have worked because, well, nothing. Nothing at all. Right, so actions I is not working properly. Oh, right. Here it should be actions. Sorry. That's bug. There. It should be an instant lose, technically. Then again, I'm sitting in a block. That's not. There we go. Got it working now. So this is what it should do. Once you change that, fix that small bug, and when you level, it should regenerate. You'll notice that your player stays there. That's because it needs to re-render and move position. Which changes your character's position. You will be rendered here. Technically speaking, the position isn't changed till after script, and that's it. You can see that everything renders on layer 18. That you just reset to position. and you can't fall through blocks like you could in the previous. When I was testing it out, you could fall through those red blocks for a little bit until I fixed that. And that's it. There's no way of completing this one. This is one of the non-completable ones. Because you can't get through anything, you see. So, when that happens, what you should do, return to menu, reset it, save it, and you keep doing it. If it's impossible, you just pretty much return escape. Return to menu. If you press escape while it's rendering, can't see it should go straight to here. From there you can save and close. Better. I need to check something. To me, the chime should really be played before the message. That's better. That's it, I think. Yep, that, my friends, is it, and that is going to be the final compilation of this version. So that's what you get. And that's it. And that's it from episode 11. That's it from episode 11. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Sorry about this long video. Goodbye. Goodbye for Captain Alone. That's probably this one. So then, thanks for watching, but now it's goodbye for Captain Alone. Like, subscribe or dislike, or click on one of those lovely videos posted on the screen right now. Lovely picture. Goodbye.